The hyper-personalized future. When ads know you better than you know yourself. We used to think advertising was the art of persuasion, where a brilliant copywriter finds an insight, and a director embodies it in an expensive commercial. Forget it. Today, advertising is the mathematics of empathy, where AI generates millions of personalized daydreams, and this revolution is happening right now, while you are looking at this banner. David Ogilvy, the father of modern advertising, once said, "The consumer is not a moron, she is your wife." If he lived today, he would add, "And the algorithm knows her better than you do." The advertising market is experiencing a Gutenberg moment. Artificial intelligence has ceased to be just a tool for optimizing media buying. It has become the chief creative director of the planet. We are moving from a one message for millions model to a million messages for each one model. And this changes everything, from how ideas are conceived, to who conceives them and how much it costs. Part 1. Creative from the machine. The birth of an idea. Previously, the process of creating an ad campaign took weeks of brainstorming, liters of coffee, and mountains of crumpled drafts. Today, it takes seconds and a correctly phrased prompt. Let's conduct an experiment. Imagine a client. A new brand of eco-friendly sneakers. Step 0. Input data for AI prompt. Product. Sneakers made from recycled ocean plastic and algae. Target audience, TA urban residents 25 to 35 years old, eco-conscious, value minimalism and freedom of movement. Key message. Idea: your footprint shouldn't be heavy for the planet. Lightness of conscience and step. Tone. Inspiring, dynamic, preachy, cinematic. AI result in 30 seconds. Concept. Urban flow. Commercial plot. The camera follows a runner's feet, first or third-person view, in the gray jungle of a metropolis. Every time the Step 0 sneaker touches the asphalt, the concrete around it is covered for a second with vibrant green moss and wildflowers, which immediately disappear, leaving a feeling of freshness. The runner easily jumps over puddles, the reflections in which show not a dirty city, but a clean ocean. In the finale, he stops on the roof of a skyscraper at sunset. Slogan. Leave only an impression. Step 0. This is not just a working draft. It is a ready-made synopsis that can be sent into production. The AI didn't just put words together. It understood the metaphor of carbon footprint and visualized it through green footprints. Part 2. The Hydra Effect. Infinite variability. But the magic begins not in creating a single commercial, but in what happens next. In the old world, we would shoot this expensive commercial and run it for everyone for half a year. In the new world, this commercial is just a mother base. Using generative neural networks, this basic plot instantly mutates into thousands of variations, adapting to the viewer's context in real time. This is called dynamic creative optimization (DCO) on steroids. Here is how the same Step 0 commercial will change for different users in the same second. Monday morning, it's raining. London. The user sees a commercial emphasizing the water-repellent properties of the sneakers. The runner splashes through puddles, water sprays turn into clean dewdrops. Text. Conquer the wet city. Friday evening, clear Los Angeles. The same runner, but now at sunset. The music is more relaxed, the atmosphere is a rooftop party. Text. Ready for the weekend? Lightness in every step. Fitness fans audience. The commercial is edited more dynamically, focusing on the cushioning of the sole and leg muscles. Eco-activists audience. The commercial begins with shots of ocean cleaning, seamlessly transitioning into shoe production. Advertising ceases to be a static product. It is a living stream of content that reassembles itself for each viewer. AI as a headhunter. Moreover, the neural network finds the audience itself. It does not need to be given parameters: men, 25 to 35. AI analyzes petabytes of data on user behavior and finds non-obvious correlations. For example, it might find out that Step 0 sneakers are best bought by people who listen to certain indie podcasts and recently searched for tickets to Iceland. A human marketer would never find this connection. Part 3. Death and rebirth of the profession. What does all this mean for the people in the industry? Panic and opportunity. The advertising profession is not dying, but it is radically mutating. We are witnessing the death of the middles. Copywriters writing standard texts, designers retouching photos for banners, and junior media planners are the first candidates for the exit. AI does their work faster, cheaper, and let's be honest, often better. But the value of other roles is increasing. Prompt engineers and creative strategists, people who know how to talk to the machine, set tasks for it, and most importantly, curate the result. AI can generate 100 ideas, but only a person with taste and intuition will choose the one that hits the mark. Ethics and brand safety specialists. When content is generated automatically, the risk of AI creating something offensive or inappropriate is huge. Human controllers are needed. Creators of training data. For a brand's AI to create in the right style, it needs to be trained on the unique content of this brand. The advertiser of the future is not a lone creator, but a conductor of an orchestra of neural networks. Part 4. The attention economy. Cheaper, more, better? We are on the verge of a paradox. The cost of video advertising production is collapsing. What used to require a film crew in Cape Town is now rendered in the cloud for pennies using tools like Sora or Runway. What will this lead to? Content tsunami. There will be physically more advertising. The barrier to entry has disappeared. Every small business will be able to afford Super Bowl-level advertising. We risk drowning in high-quality visual spam. Battle for quality. When a beautiful picture becomes publicly available, it ceases to be a competitive advantage. Meaning, storytelling, and sincerity will again come to the fore. Those brands that can use AI not to save money, but to create something astounding will win. New horizons. AI opens doors for formats we only dreamed of. Hyperlocal AR advertising. You point your phone at an empty shop window, and AI generates an ad for a product you just searched for on Google in real time, fitting it into the street lighting. Personalized product placement. In the series you are watching on streaming, the main character can drink the soda you love. The neural network will replace the can in the frame on the fly. Part 5. Who is already in the game? The future is already here, it's just unevenly distributed. Coca-Cola masterpiece. One of the brightest examples. In their recent commercial, classic paintings come to life and toss a Coke bottle. This is a complex mix of live shooting and generative AI, stable diffusion, which allowed styling frames under Van Gogh, Munch, and Vermeer. Without AI, the production of such a commercial would take years and cost astronomical amounts of money. Heinz, their Draw Ketchup campaign used DALL-E 2. They asked AI to draw ketchup, and almost all results looked like the iconic Heinz bottle. It was brilliant proof of brand power through the imperfection of AI. Virgin Voyages used AI to create thousands of personalized video cruise invitations, where a digital copy of Jennifer Lopez addressed each client by name. Forecast. What will happen in 2 years, 2027? If you think things are changing fast now, buckle up. My forecast for the end of 2027. The end of static video. The concept of a finished commercial will disappear. Video advertising will be generated in real time at the moment of display, real-time generation. AI will assemble video from brand assets on the fly, adjusting to your mood at that second. Death of AI/B testing. People will no longer need to compare which headline works better. AI will continuously test thousands of options simultaneously, evolving advertising according to the principles of Darwinian selection 24/7. Trust crisis and human quality mark. Due to the abundance of synthetic content, a demand for real will arise. Brands will start labeling "made by humans" on advertising where there are live actors in real filming, selling it as a premium product and a sign of sincerity. We are entering an era where advertising will know us better than we know ourselves. It will be incredibly efficient, frighteningly convenient, and ethically complex. The desire machine is running at full power, and it no longer has brakes.